Can you believe it? More drama in the real estate world, and certainly what we real estate agents don't need, a real estate agent getting arrested, facing 30 years in prison. Not only did she get arrested, her entire team got arrested, and she's been coaching thousands of agents on how to do this. Now, if you haven't heard much about this, this is just happening late November, early December. The short sale queen, as she's dubbed herself, has been arrested in the state of Texas for mortgage fraud. Wanted to dig into this a little bit. If you haven't heard about this, I believe her name is Nicole Espiniza. She has dubbed herself as the short sale queen, and she coaches real estate agents all over the country. She's an actively practicing agent in the state of Texas and has been accused of mortgage fraud, fake documents to government-backed entities, and they're all facing 30 years in prison. You're welcome to Google this. You'll see plenty of information on it, but I wanted to talk about it because she's facing federal charges, and it's not what we need in the real estate industry with all of the crap that we've been dealing with lately. Tell you a little bit about kind of what I've learned here. I was actually looking from the Department of Justice, the actual filing here. I was reading through this fraud scheme, and what she was doing is short sale deals, getting with that homeowner. Obviously, you know what a short sale is, where the homeowner's facing foreclosure, but in lieu of foreclosure, they're hoping the bank will take less and allow them to sell the house. Well, what she was doing is going in just before the auction, creating fake contracts and fake proof of funds and pre-approval letters, sending them to the banks to get them to stop the foreclosure. That bought her time to then go find a buyer or possibly even buy the home herself. But what she was doing is defrauding the bank by telling them there was a real offer. Now, I've got a problem with that to begin with because it's unethical. But when you see some of the things that she's done, they've actually interviewed some of the people that were involved with this. She had some wholesale friends that were doing wholesale real estate. She was calling them up and saying, how much would you pay for this house? They would say the number, and then she was giving a fake number, an inflated number, cutting out their signature and literally pasting it on the purchase contracts to send over to the banks in order to get these foreclosures stopped. So what they've proven, or the documents that they have with the indictment, is over 88 transactions. 88 transactions that she defrauded the bank as well as federally backed banks, which is a completely separate charge. She's indicted on two counts, as well as all of her team members. So I believe there's 3 ladies that have been doing this. Over 88 transactions, $390,000 in commission, and that's just what they've proven so far. Now, the biggest issue for me is that, and again, you can look all this up online, do your research on your own. I was just looking at the actual documents from the court records here, but seeing the podcast interviews of people that were friends with her, that were doing business with her, and they're like, yeah, the feds called us, and here's what they told us, and it turns out she was taking my signature, and she was putting it on fraudulent documents and sending it over to change the outcome for herself and for those clients. So definitely unethical. There's so many ways to make lots of money in real estate. Why would you do anything that skates on the line or definitely crosses the line of legal, moral, and ethical? I've been coaching realtors for 26 years, and we've never had to do one thing that's anywhere near the line that would be a problem for us. You can make more money doing it the right way. If you're an honest person, you do a great job for your client. I have no idea why this is happening. But my bigger concern here is, you know how these rabbit holes happen. They find one person, they're federally indicted, they're proven guilty. She's literally teaching thousands of agents how her short sale program works. Do you think that she didn't have something in there that said, here's how you delay the foreclosure process? And I guarantee you there's thousands of innocent real estate agents that were just trying to get coaching, get training, figure out how they can make money in this business. They entrusted in her, Short Sale Queen LLC. If you go to her website, it says it's down as of today. It says it's down for maintenance and improvements. It's down because they're in jail. But this is something that so many agents, we're always worried as agents. We get emails and we get all kinds of spam out there that are really scams. It's fake. It's not real. It's stuff that doesn't work. It's people trying to get money from you. These are the type of criminals, alleged criminal. I don't want to call her, let's give her the benefit of the doubt, right? Just because you have copy and pasted signatures doesn't mean that they're actually copy and pasted. But let's give her the benefit of the doubt. Everybody's innocent until proven guilty. But so many agents entrust in a coach to teach them how to do a good job, how to legally, morally, and ethically generate interest from buyers, generate interest from sellers, give a great presentation so they fall in love with you, they fall in love with your service, they want to do business with you, and ultimately you can build a good, solid business to provide for your family and help lots of people in your community. When you get criminals like this, alleged criminals like this, it gives everybody a bad name. With what we've been through in 2024, it's bad enough with the economy, with the interest rates, with the whole NAR crap, with us literally being proven in the court of law that we conspired to fix commissions. That's what actually happened, by the way. We don't need this crap. It's a horrible time. It should never happen, but it just stacks on top of all the other crap we've dealt with. So I couldn't be more excited that, for me, it makes me feel proud. I mean, 26 years, almost 26 years, I've been coaching realtors since the late 1900s. I've been coaching realtors, and we have untold numbers of agents that are now multi-millionaires. They paid off all their debt. A lot of them come to me. They've got lots of debt, credit card problems. Hell, they have family problems because of their finances. We're able to get them closing deals immediately. They get fast closings. They can start paying that stuff off and then ultimately build a net worth of over $1 million. It's what we call our GLMC club, the Greg Luther Millionaire Club. We have dozens and dozens and dozens of agents that have done so well in this business, and they're doing it by helping others, not by hurting anyone involved. Not if you're representing the seller, your job is not to screw the buyer. If you're representing the short sale client, your job is not to screw the bank or to screw the federally backed mortgage company. That is not your goal. Your goal is to have transparency, to be fair, to be honest, to be moral and ethical. So I hate to see another ding against real estate agents and the reputation that we have. It's a small number of people that really do hurt all of the great people in this industry that are trying to do a good job and frankly are just trying to survive, but they would never skirt that line. They would never straddle that line of what's legal, moral, and ethical. So I know no matter where you're at in this country, you've seen this sort of thing happen occasionally. You see one of those rogue real estate agents that are doing these types of things, and it really gives us a bad name. So hopefully they string this person up. If they are in fact guilty, and this does go through, that in a court of law they're proven guilty, we show that we don't stand for that. No real estate agent stands for that. We don't understand it. We don't support it. It's just something we would not do. And frankly, I'll give you, I don't want to say $390,000 is not a lot of money. It's a lot of money. But what they're showing in this indictment here is her and her team, at least 3 ladies here, her and her team brought in at least $390,000 in commission, doing this since 2017. Between the 3 of you, you're averaging $50,000 a year in gross commission? And then what, you split? Why would you do that? There's so many ways. I can show you multiple agents that are doing 6 figures annually, doing it by themselves without a team, doing it if they're 70 years old and don't understand technology. They're doing very, very well, but it's in a legal, moral, and ethical way, and the clients love referring them out to others. They couldn't be happier. They get raving testimonials when you get to the closing table. Why would you do crooked stuff and you're not even doing it? It's not worth it at any price, but certainly not for those kinds of numbers. I don't know why you would do that. Like, what if we just do it the legal, moral, and ethical way and you do better in life? So again, there's a lot of them out there. I know there's shysters out there as well. I'm a coach myself. I'm always watching for this stuff because I see these fly-by-night people that are out there. I coach agents that are younger than the number of years I've been selling, the number of years I've been coaching, the number of years I've been teaching others. I've been doing this almost 26 years now. So I don't care where you're at in your business, where you're at in your trajectory of your career here, whether you're young, you're old, you're somewhere in between, you have to do this the legal, moral, and ethical way. And when you see these types of things, frankly, I think you ought to speak up because we have to protect our industry. We have to protect our own reputation as real estate agents. And this looks really, really bad. Why would you try to be unethical with people that are already struggling and losing their home, and that family's being kicked out of their home to begin with. It's a bad, bad deal, and unfortunately, it's all over YouTube. It's all over Google. If you just Google short sale queen arrested, you will see everything yourself. Let me know your thoughts about this, by the way. What are your thoughts individually as a real estate agent? Leave a comment below. Let me know what your thoughts are on this. For so many agents that I coach, we're always watching out for this sort of thing. And fortunately, the agents that I work with, they already have a great system. They're already making lots of money. So I can guarantee you they're not getting involved with that. They'd be like, no, real estate is too easy for me. I don't need to do short sales right now. I'm getting plenty of business right now. I don't need to go with the higher maintenance transactions. Not that there's anything wrong with it, but it's more work. It's just not needed if you're already doing well. When you get webinars and trainings and coaching calls from me, you know these are going to be the easiest ways for you to grow your business. By the way, if for some reason you don't get emails from me, specifically emails from me showing you how to help you in growing your business, you can register for those totally free. Greg'sPriorityList.com. If you're not receiving emails from me, you can get on that list. Greg'sPriorityList.com. You should see the links down in the description here. You can unsubscribe at any time, but let me show you how you can actually grow your business the right way. You should also be subscribed to this YouTube channel and ring the bell, turn on notifications. You should do that right now. We do morning meetings every single Tuesday to show you what's going on in the market, what you need to do to make money, and how you can grow your business. So make sure you subscribe right now. I want you to be involved with our business here, and I want to help you in growing yours. Thanks so much for watching. I'm Greg Luther, and we'll talk soon.